Hey everyone, we're in day 2 of the season, and getting quite possibly the most fun troop in the tree. Already picked up career cannons, Maxo's out, and now we can try out hits with maybe a couple thousand critters on deck. We still have shocks level 3, but I think level 4 should be good enough. We have just enough tokens, otherwise most buildings at level 4, and let's try out some hits. Got our first match over here, and career cannons are great because well, there's a reason that we have no machine guns or flames until late in the tree, because there's not a lot of splash to deal with. And on some bases where there's some buildings on the left side, we can right away start with kind of a cool career cannon hit. We'll do 3 Zooks, 1 career cannon on the right side, and then 4 on the left. On this one specifically, I guess we can almost do all career cannons on the left side. That shock launcher is pretty far away, and as long as there's any building like other than in that one corner, you know critter cannons can reach. So in this case, we'll still do a few Zooks, 1 critter cannon on the right side, but it's not really to get anything other than just some GBE. So we'll do 4 taps on the right side. Here we want to do in the corner, and right away we can do 1 serum. We'll do 1 shield to keep our critter cannon alive, and as soon as it starts shooting, we'll get 2 shocks going. 1 in the shock launcher, and 1 in the mortars. Get a serum and shield, keep them going. 1 more shock in the shock launcher. Maybe start flaring this one, just so it can get distracted a bit. But you can see right there, a bunch of critters being super fast. And a shock launcher, well, getting a 327. Best part is only losing, what, 3 Zooks, so now is finally the time where maybe good for no instant training. And I know we're back to doing like 30-second hits, but we can break down the base one more time. This works that whether you have all 4 ERs on the left side, or even 1 on the right side. The main thing is, as long as there's 1 building, kind of anywhere along this side. If you have 1 building there, you know career cannons can reach it. And if career cannons can reach 1 building on that side, then they can also reach that ER. If there's no building there, then there's no point in doing that hit because career cannons are just going to stay there and just do nothing. So because we have the boom cannon there, we do 4 career cannons kind of in the corner still on that side. And here are like 3 Zooks, 1 career cannon. We didn't really need it on this side, but we can clear a few buildings, get some GBE. But if there is an ER right here, you could eventually go and just flare it down. And on the right, we do no serums, nothing, just let them go. But here we start with 1 serum. Serum makes career cannons reload super fast, and if you don't have them shoot, then once those 2 buildings go down, you can't spawn any more critters. So you really want to make sure you have as much as you can right away. And once you have those critters, of course, we have enough GB for usually 2 shocks. So get the shock launcher, in this case the mortars too. And early you can do, let's say, 1 shield, 1 serum on this side, and clear a bunch of buildings. Later on, shock that shock launcher again. Just trying to time your shock bombs good and try not to serum too many buildings. And that hit works on pretty much any base that has at least 1 building on the left side, and not too many mines. So here, even though there's a few mines, we can still try the same kind of hit. Because only a few of them, you do have crystal shields, so that can help out. And here it would still be, let's say, 1 shock for that shock launcher, and 1 more on this side. But here, because there's an engine on the right side, we can show that the few boats on the right can still help out. That boom cannon we're gonna ignore, so it's gonna kill 1 critter launcher, but we have so many that it's okay if you lose even just 1 or 2 per hit. So on the right side, doing 3 Zooks, 1 critter cannon. Here we want to do in the corner, and start with 1 serum. Notice we're not even looking at the right side. All we got to worry about is the left, so 1 shock here. Then go ahead and shock that stuff. Make sure we get a shield, and then a serum going. And we still got some more critters out there. 1 more shock on this side. And once you do enough GBE, you can kind of flare those Zooks on this side, and just go for that ER. The left one goes down, and we'll do maybe 1 more shield. And getting a 326. Even a few mines on the left side still works out. So let's see right here, taking that win. Because it's a similar style, we'll throw that hit one more time. Again, it's dropping the 4 boats on the right and almost forgetting about it because you know they're going to do their thing. It's really on the left doing 1 serum, get the critters out there, and just getting the shock bombs. Because as soon as you get up there, you have a bunch of critters, so you can get a shield going, at least 1 serum. And those mines do kill a fair amount of critters, but you just have so many more from the critter cannons. So even 1 more shock in that shock launcher and this side goes down. And like we said on the right, you can do a few flares and get that one too. And that's also going to give us gold, so finally get that gold chest. Also one timed one we've been saving. Which I think at this point, between mines and building health, before the season we wanted building health, but mines might be a bit better. If you get either one, it's okay because we want both at 4 ER. So right now we'll pick up these mines and try to do a few more hits. And one other thing we're going to do is get Crystal Shield to level 2. Because right now the shield is 275 HP, but knowing that mines have 296, getting into level 2 means it can maybe survive just 1 extra mine. If you time it just right, could be the difference, especially on these critter hits. And since we have a few more tokens, we do want to max at least a few buildings, because you have 5 cannons getting 3000 more HP, same with mortars, get 4 of them, so much more. And doing more critter hits, clearing so many buildings, all this adds up. So because we have more cannons, we can get those max first. And again, keep on doing the push. Got a match over here. So there's no mine, so we can do the critter cannon hit. And as long as there's 1 building on the left side, we can drop them right here. It's kind of weird, maybe a bug, maybe not. But as long as there's 1 building that the critter cannons can shoot, you know that after that goes down, they're also going to target the engine. And on this side here, again the 3 Zukas, 1 critter cannon, finish off this ER. So doing the 4 on the right side, and then 4 up here in the corner, get 1 serum going. And in this one, we can kind of ignore the boom cannon again. Might shoot 1, but that's okay. Just make sure we get the 2 shocks going. As we get some of these guys, we'll do 1 serum. No shield because we shocked like everything right there. And while that's happening, go to these Zooks towards this side. Maybe 1 shield over here. And just save for 1 more serum. The Zooks are going to hit the shock mine, but got enough of them, so still getting, let's say, 325. And let me know how you feel about this new critter cannon meta, and I think it's just fun seeing like 2000 critters on the deck. But here, even though he does have mines, there really isn't many on the left side. But because there's 1 building that the critter cannons can reach, we're going to still do the same hit. If let's say there's no building, you can maybe do like a different hit with 1 or 2 Rainmakers for that engine, and then some more critter cannon Zooks for the other 3 ERs. So here again, 4 on the right side and 4 in the corner, and get a serum going. Always want to shock the shock launcher, and once the critters start going, maybe shock the other one right here. We'll get 1 shield for that mortar, and even get a serum going. Get those critters speeding up. Maybe save a bit of GBE, do 1 more shock in that shock launcher. And I think on this top side, just flare down that ER. We should have just enough for, let's say, I think 1 serum is fine. Speeding up, get that one. And this ER is lagging behind just a bit. Come on, do 1 more shock. And maybe a few seconds late, so still getting, what, 318. And more GBE could also help with those hits. So we're gonna get that maybe in a day or so anyways. And taking that win too. And as far as next steps go, we already got mines, so now we do want to head towards building health. Even rockets too, both should help out against all these critter cannon hits. And building health of course slows down pretty much any kind of troop. But we got this space here with again 1 building that critter cannons can reach. And then just a few more Zooks on the right side. So going ahead and doing 4 on the right side. Here again, always want to do in the very corner. Get 1 serum going. And as I get up there, we'll do 1 shock on this shock launcher. And 1 more shock on that one. We'll get 1 shield going and pretty soon 1 serum. And now to start saving for maybe some more shocks. Get one going in that SL, and start the flare with the Zooks. Pretty soon maybe just one more serum. And trying to keep some of them alive, so maybe, or even the mortars dodging those Zook shots. Getting a 327. I guess we got a bit lucky in our push with not facing too many people with mines. But at least right here, getting that win. And it's also going to be just enough for 17 so it can get that chest. So even though a bit slow for day 1, these career cannon hits can really push you up. With those 30 keys, I think it's just enough to get rockets. And for right now, we'll leave those at level 1. Even if upgrading them to level 2 or 3 doesn't do too much, because we do want to save some tokens for maxing out building health. But tomorrow we'll pick up building health and then get some GBE right here. And I think after that, start saving or making our way for 5ER. Because not only do you have a better deck layout, you have clone rifles after, machine guns, and a bunch of other cool stuff. We could get other things at 4ER, but I think the more we stay at 4, the further behind we get. So at least right now, gonna just leave it like this. But that's our fun career cannon hits, and that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.